Hello, this is my review of House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 1. Spoilers, if you have not watched this episode. Alicent, you cunt! Oh my god, she is for the streets. Did you see that? What about duty? What about honor? Oh my god, she threw that away like, oh yeah, oh, Cole. So Chris, I'm like, oh my god, you common flea bag. Oh. Well, flea bottom. But oh my god, this woman's talking about what all that virtue and everything. And Cole, you want me to be your whore. But you'll be Alicent's, the queen. You'll be her whore. But no, when Rhaenyra wanted you to be her whore, you're like, no, I have an honor. You let me soil myself. Fuck off. And I will say this, Patfoot, you jack off to Alicent's feet. Well, Sir Christian Cole is getting in between those cheeks. Bad baby. Like, what's up, girl? Whoop, whoop. That's what, my queen, I want it. I'm like, damn, he is, whoo. Okay, lots of stuff happened. I'm getting back to the thing. Remember, I did say spoilers. So, Jace, he's in the north. The north remembers. Winter is coming. So they're there, and they have a little history, and they talked about how the dragons, when Jaehaerys was there, the old king, his great-grandfather, they didn't want nothing to do. They're like, nope, we ain't crossing this line. I'm like, White Walkers, y'all do you. And then a raven comes, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna learn about his brother. R.I.P. Luke. So Rhaenyra, she's grieving, and this is hilarious. So Rhaenys, she comes with her dragon, and Daemon, we are going. I need you. We need to go to King's Landing. I need to rest. I'm like, damn. She's like, just, who is you? I am me, you is you, bye-bye. You is a prince, not a king. No, because it was hilarious. Daemon, I'll say this, Daemon to this whole episode, he's blaming other people like, you could have ended it. You could have killed off his line. Bro, you're annoying. He tells Rhaenys the same thing, and he's like, I command you. Oh, if you were my king. Something like that. And I'm like, damn. Da, 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 da. 1 point to Rhaenys. So what happens? Oh, so the next thing they show is, well, the next thing I remember, Helena with the children. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, No, and then something's like, I'm worried. About what? The War of the Dragons? Oh no, Vhagar's. No, not the dragons. The rats. I'm like, this one, she's really not flamboyant. Clairvoyant. She is a psychic. She sees the future. Okay, she's Paul Atreides. I'm like, the rats, and then I'm like, are they doing it in this episode? Blood and cheese. Yeah, because if you've seen the lore, you know about it, or in the books. I think it's in Fire and Blood. But they have a 20-minute lore that's in, I think Season 3, Season 4 of the Blu-ray. Well, it's also, I think, in the extras on HBO Max. And one of them, I don't know. But, yeah, Blood and Cheese. I'm not going to say it's like Red Wedding, but it's, well, in that animated lore that they had, it was traumatic. But we'll get to it. So next we see a rat catcher. And I'm like, I think they're doing it. No, and then we see Aegon doing, king's things and whatever. And this guy's like, I need my goat back. You shall have all of them back. Every last one. And then Otto, your grace. He's telling them like, no, we can't give them back those damn sheep. No, or goat, whatever, because we need it for the dragons. I was misinformed. I'm like, oh my god. No, and the thing is, he does something where they need money to pay the blacksmiths. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to pay them. I'll give you what you need to make the scorpions, to kill the dragons, the opposing dragons. And Otto keeps going back and forth. Literally, Otto is like, reign the way I want you to reign. You are my puppet king. He's thinking that. He's been thinking that forever. And then there's this part, okay, then the small council. I was like, oh, okay, they're having fun. And then I'm like, oh, Jaehaerys. I'm like, oh, it's the little boy. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, I'm already thinking, your days are numbered, boy. They're numbered. No, but he's playing with Tywin, one of the Lannisters. And he's like, I think he wants you to be his royal steed. Damn. No, and then his mom was like, can we get back to business? And then Aemon coming like, yeah, what's up? I killed my cousin. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. He just walking in like, I am the man. I know I am him. So he has a little thing right there. He like nothing happened in the scene. It was like, well, they wanted. Well, actually, something did happen. He wants to go and kill them with Vagar and Sunfire, but they're like, no, no, no. Let's wait. Let's wait. So another scene I remember is she finally goes and sees the dragon wing. She goes there near, Storm's End. She sees it, and then she sees Luke's cloak. Whoo! Damn. She's grieving. She's hurting. I'm like, damn, poor Rhaenyra. And the things. Oh, and what happens next? Well, I'll get to it, but let me get back. Rhaenyra, she goes back to Dragonstone because they're like, what the hell do we do? Because Daemon, he wants to take control of everything. Like, yeah, come on, let's go. This is war. And they're like, wait for our queen. She's right there. She only had one line the whole episode, but it was a good line. I want Aemon Targaryen. And then just walks away. I'm like, ooh, no, but Daemon just like, say less. Like, he was like scheming or something. Okay, but now, so it goes context with this part. The White Worm, they catch her because freaking Otto burned up her establishment. She's prisoner, and the thing is, he's trying to touch her. He's like, get up. And what's going on? Later, he's like, I need information. He gets info. Oh, he gets so much info, he goes back to King's Landing. He pays one of the gold cloaks. Like, how do you feel about the High Towers? Fuck the High Towers. I was like, damn. And then he meets the rat catcher that's been killing all the rats in the Red Keep. And he's like, yes, I know that place. He says he knows it better than this. And I'm like, bruh, calm down, okay? Fuck off, Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, this big old dude and Mickey Mouse over here. Daemon is coming out with the plan. He said he's going to pay them money to go in there. It's happening. Oh, look. Blood and cheese. Oh, shoot. Well, the thing is, I'm like, don't hype it. Don't hype it. Just see, let it out. Let it play out. Yeah. It played out. It was lackluster to me, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it was very lackluster. I was like, what is this? Well, the thing is, I get it maybe for censoring part. It was still okay, but I wasn't trying to hype it up to the Red Wedding. It was just like, okay, now I'll get to it. To the lore. I like what they did, the animated lore. It was better. But the thing is, you couldn't... Well, they didn't even do that in the lore. Okay, I'm going to get to the scene now. I'll just get to them. So they're inside the Red Keep. They're going in. Like, oh, dun, 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 dun. They're going right there, they're right there, and then right there. He's like, I've never been in here. Well, he knows upstairs, but he's never been up to the rooms. And then the guy was like, Blood wants to kill Cheese. He's like, how about I take all the gold? And then fucking Cheese gets mad and kicks the dog. I'm like, kill this Chuck E. Cheese looking motherfucker right now. Kill him, okay? Shoot, Mighty Max has had his full with that gold. Just get him right now. So, they go in, well, they're there to kill Aemon, because that was the first thing that they wanted to do. That's what Daemon had. And then the rat catcher was like, if we don't find him, he's oh my god, he's a schemer. Son for a son. That's what basically he said first, but if they can't find Aemon, find like someone else. So what happens is, Aemon's not there, and then Blood, he sees a maid, and then he's like pretending to be a rat catcher. He's chasing her, and he's like, and then he goes into the room, and then we see Helena. I'm like, no! And me, I'm like, it's happening. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, oh shit, I already know what's gonna happen before it happens. It's crazy, because they have right here. And this is what happens. They're like, who is the son? Your first heir, whatever. And she's like, him. Damn! Threw him under the bus quick, without blinking twice. Him. Oh, and they knew it was, the rat catcher's like, she ain't lying. And then they have his way with him like American Me. They kill him. Yeah, well, the thing is, I know they can't show all that gruesomeness because it doesn't matter what form here in the U.S. You can't show stuff like that. He killed and all them. No, the thing is, if you ever seen Battle Royale, I was surprised they even had that because it's, high school students getting killed. But now it's changed. But what? Anyway, back to, I was like, duh. And then just the sounds, I'm like, oh. No, the thing is, she sees her son getting killed, but now she's running. She's going away. Okay, now we get to the lore. In the lore, she has to pick, but the thing is, she picks the youngest. But no, they know she's lying, and they kill the oldest, and they escape. I don't know if they get killed. I probably have to read Fire and Blood. But the guards, they come and find her. She's holding on to Jaehaerys, dead, and she screams and goes crazy. Trauma. This one, I don't know, she's maybe the next episode, but she's running to the corridor. She goes into her mom's bedchamber. Oh my god. She's seeing her mom getting her back blown out by Sir Criston Cole. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, this woman's for the streets. I'm like, oh, Anna, she was slut-shaming Rhaenyra for years, but no, she became a whore herself. And then she was like, what's wrong? They killed the boy. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, no, she was the only one I was rooting for the Greens. Helena, that's why I'm like, pobrecita. Cold-blooded. It was messed up. Damn. Well, the thing is, and then they show the trailer for what's coming this season. I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be good. I don't think they're gonna do, what is it, the Gods End or God's Eye, where they have the battle, Aemon and Daemon. Not yet. I don't think that's too soon. Maybe next season or season 4. Or I don't know if it's going to season 4. We'll see. Maybe it's just 3. But yeah, this was a cool episode. I liked it. It was full of surprises. I know there's some people, like a small, like, how dare they have Alicent like this? This is... They're not saying it's woke. They're just saying it's wrong. I'm like, no, I like it. I hate Alicent. Okay? Seeing Alicent talking all that bullshit. Being a hypocrite. Talking about like, oh, what about honor? What about duty? And then she becomes a common street whore. She's a slut. Oh my, I was like, yeah, so this is karma. It's like, we can't do it. And then Cole, all that stuff, is like, oh, I saw it myself. This is the only thing I had to my name. And then you're doing it to her. Yeah. Yeah. Both hypocrites. They're both cunts. Well, that's it. Those are the moments I liked. Take care.